Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hey, man, how's it going? And yeah, I saw your last message. I apologize for starting late. I had a surprise visit from my parents. They showed up at my house and were like, "Hey, we're here to see you and say hi and drop things off and pick things up." And I was like, "Oh, hey, I have to be somewhere at 2 o'clock." And they were like, "Okay, that's fine." They know that I do all this stuff anyway, so they knew what the deal was. It's just that's why I'm a little late. But I saw your last message. I apologize for you having to pay the shipping twice. It's kind of awkward. I don't know why it didn't charge you the tax on the first item. I have no idea. I'll have to look into that and figure out what the heck the deal is. But anyway, because that means I could be not charging tax on all the other items, which would be bad as well, because then I have to pay the government and I didn't collect tax, which means I'm now essentially losing some money. Anyway, so anyway, I'll get that sorted out. But yeah, I'll ship you off some. It didn't charge you tax. Yeah, so I unchecked the box to charge you tax on the adjustment, which is good because it shouldn't have charged you tax on that. But I forgot that it was going to charge you shipping on it. So, hey Tony, thanks. This is actually for I'm a Bro Conky, so wish him luck. Hopefully the box goes well for him. But yeah, so basically, yeah, I'll ship along some unstable planes for you, along with everything else. The speaking of which, let me get that out now before I forget. Pretty sure it's in here. Yes. Pull that out of there. So that is a that's the foil Narset. There it is. Look at that bad boy right there, or bad lady, I should say. All right, sleeved it up. There it is. All right, so that's all yours, man. It's coming your way as well. You won the commander tourney last night again with her. Sweet. That means that having the foil copy is going to be great for you. So I don't know if anyone else is going to be around or not, but you're here and that's what matters. So let's. Thanks, Tony. Have a good day, man. Let's get right into things. Yeah, I'm a Bro Conky asked me to film this a little earlier in the day because he has a tournament tonight that he's going out to. So that's why we're streaming a little bit earlier in the day. All right, you ready? The box is open. The box is open. There it is. Whew. All right. We're gonna put it. What do you want? What do you think? So, tell me, I'm a Bro Conky, how do you want me to handle this? Do you want me to leave the packs in the box, or take the packs out of the box? Your choice. Some people have a preference. Some people think that leaving them in the box helps with the luck. Some people think taking them out of the box has something to do with the luck. So, you tell me what you think. And we'll follow your desire, sir. Salmon's here in the house. What up? How's it going? Oh! Just tossing everything everywhere. What are we thinking? Doesn't matter to you, just pull you a crypt. Alright. I'm gonna take them out because the box takes up too much space. Alright, there they are. Let's count them. Let's make sure. So we've got 4, 8, 4, 8, 16, 4, 8, 24. 24 packs. Alright. Now, let's, maybe we can zoom in a little bit. Get a better view here. Yeah, there we go. How's that? So you're looking for that crypt. And I know you sent me a list of commons, uncommons that you're looking for. I don't remember it all, but I will, of course, go back and look. And I'll keep all the commons and commons separate so that I can go back fast and take a look. So Shaman of the Pact, Annihilate, Brainstorm, very good uncommon. And your first rare is an Isochron Scepter. Not a bad little rare. Definitely a decent one. And you got a foil Keldon Marauders. Alright. What else we got? Counterspell, I think, is the only common worth of anything. Milliken. Hondon of Seeing Winds. Oh, man, goodness. Get back into shot here. Otherwise, people can't see the card. Pyroblast. Good, pretty decent uncommon as well. And an Imperious Perfect. And you got a foil Lys Alana Huntmaster. If only it made foil elf tokens, right? I think that's the plan. So, I'm a bro Conky. Salmon, how are you guys doing today? Doing alright? I hope you're doing okay. Flame Jab. I'm sure everyone is watching the GP stuff from Vegas, since Vegas is like crazy. I actually wanted to go this year and then didn't end up making it out, unfortunately. Carl and Jay Shing, how's it going, man? You know it, man. You know it. I filmed all my videos for this week already today, so I got that done. Hence, you'll see this playmat this week. So I got that done already. And your rare here is Diminishing Returns, and a Warden of Evos Isle. How are you guys doing, Carl, Jay Shing? I really wanted to make it out to Vegas this year, but I ended up doing a bunch of other cons. Like, I went to PAX Unplugged back in November, and then I went to MomoCon in Atlanta in, what was that? May? So, you know, it was a matter of just not having enough funds to do all of the things. And a Sulfuric Vortex with a foil Intangible Virtue. That's actually a pretty nice foil. Good for those token decks. Alright. Let's see what else. Let's hope not, Jay Shing. Let's hope not. Let's hit some money cards for I'm a Bro Conky. This is for him. This is all him. He paid for this box. He bought it. I'm going to ship him all the rares. What is that? Like piece of a pack on my finger. Harmonize, Quiet Speculation, and a Baleful Strix. Alright, not a bad little rare. And a foil Wake Dancer. Okay. Alright. Come on, man, we need... Didn't we get a GP in Toronto recently? Yeah, there was a GP in Toronto, back in March, April? I want to say, somewhere in there. I didn't go to it, unfortunately. I was busy. I was actually, wasn't it the May long weekend? It was. It was the May long weekend, so it was just it was in May, and I was camping. Otherwise, I would have gone. And, like, Wedge and people were there, like, from the Manosaurus. So I would have loved to have, like, gone and met them and hung out. That would have been cool. So Rancor, pretty good uncommon. Mishra's Factory, used to be worth a couple bucks. Not so much anymore. Ancestral Mask. And a Shardless Agent. Another decent... Oh, no. Foil Sulfuric Vortex. Oh, no. Oh, no. That can't be... That can't be... Ugh. What a letdown of a foil rare. Hopefully there's a second foil rare in this box. Serendipity. Okay. Alright. No mythics. And some pretty junk rares so far. Holy moly. Flinthoof Boar. Tooth and Claw. Prodigal Sorcerer, and Karmic Guide. Well, worth a couple bucks. With a foil Tranquil Cove. Oof, a third of the way through the box and no mythics. And the rares have just been subpar at best. Counterspell. Haunted of Infinite Rage. Wee Dragonauts. Intangible Virtue, and Crater Hellion. My goodness. I'm a broke honky. Man, I need to, like, give you a refund on this box. That's what's gonna have to happen. I have to give you a refund on this box. It's so bad so far. Faith's Feathers. Burning Vengeance. Thunderclap Wyvern. Oh! 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 Is it the Jace? The Jace that I haven't been pulling ever from Eternal Masters? And I pull it for somebody else. Oh. Well, there you go. There you go. That wasn't the crypt that you wanted, but we hit that Jace. And he's the big man on campus. So, there you go. There you go. Got part of my package assembled and just tracking down the last piece. Alright, Carl. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Of course, you don't have to send anything, but I appreciate that you are. Mindless Automaton. Blood Artist, another good uncommon. Soul Catcher. And a Deathrite Shaman. Not a bad little hit. Deathrite Shaman's okay. Foil Abundant Growth, actually not bad either. Still minus 200. Is Jace that low now? I thought he was still like over. He's over $100, isn't he? He's got to be. He's got to be over $100 American because he's like 130 or something like that Canadian, or at least he was. He might have come down. You should, Salmon. Absolutely, man. Just like not even like. Okay, so Salmon. We should talk later because I actually have. Is he only 75 US now? Man, he's come down a bunch. Necrotol, Gaia's Blessing, a Sylvan Library. Salmon called it. Sylvan Library and Wasteland in this box. There's a Sylvan Library, very nice. Cephalid Sage, all right. Okay, Sylvan Library. That's a $20 card, right? Kicking it up a little. The first third of the box was just terrible. Sarah Angel, Young Pyromancer, Phyrexian Ingester, and Future Sight with a foil Jetting Glass Kite. But Salmon, you and I should talk later. We should talk later. I know it's 100 Canadian, but like last time I saw Jace, it was like 130 Canadian, and I was like, Jeebus. Fact or Fiction, Invigorate, Prismatic Lens, and a Sinkhole. Actually, not a bad little rare. And a foil Blight Soil Druid. But yeah, we should talk. And I might announce it in this stream. I don't know yet. But there's something. I've got something I'm working on. And maybe you'd be interested in joining. Maybe you'd be interested in joining me. To just sort of like be a guest. Flinthoof Boar, Flamekin Zealot, Ticking Gnomes, and Regal Force with a foil Aven Riftwatcher. Hey Mike, how's it going? And holy Jace is right. The only mythic we've opened so far, and it was Jace. So I mean, hey. Jace is 95 in the US in that condition. So there you go. It's about $100. So not too bad. Not too bad. Extract from Darkness, Sprite Noble, Trigon Predator, and oh! I'm a broke honky. Did you say you wanted a crypt? Cause there's a crypt, man. I picked the right box for you. Jace and Mana Crypt in the same box. Woo! Woo! Spicy pulls! Spicy pulls! My goodness! Alright. Haha! Got there! Crypt and Jace in the same box. Man. Very nice. A third counterspell, too. It's pretty good. Whew! Brawn. Daze. Honden of Night's Reach. I apologize for the camera view. And a Maze of Ith. It's a good rare, too. Foil Honden of Knight's Reach. Wow. Woo! Woo! Man. I'm in. I'm a broke honky. We got there, man. Got there. Centaur Chieftain. Swords to Plowshares. Brainstorm. And a Vindicate. Worth a couple bucks. Foil Mythic. Foil Mythic. Oh, it's a World Gorger Dragon. Well, I mean, I guess. I'll put it in here, the pile with the foils and the foil rares and the mythics. It's a disappointing foil mythic, but hey, you got a Jason and a Mana Crypt in the same box. I mean, I don't think we can really complain about it too much. Another Rancor, another $2 uncommon. Beetleback Chief, Jetting Glass Kite, and a Siege Gang Commander. And a foil Bloodfell Caves. Listen, you got that. Got there. Field of Souls. Bloodbraid Elf. There it is. First Bloodbraid Elf. Hydroblast. Did you say you wanted these? Or did you say you wanted the other things? Wait, is the camera like... Am I dropping frames? What's happening to the bitrate? Why does it look so terrible? Does it look bad to people, or does it look clear? Tell me. I'm curious. Because on my screen, I can see it looks pretty bad, actually. Let me just... Is this set to like... Oh, okay. The quality on my side is set to 144p. Alright, that's fine. It should be fine for everybody, I think. Right? You guys can see it clear as day, I hope? Alright, good. The playback is playing on my side, and it just looks terrible. Like, it just looks atrocious. Where is my chat? There it is. There it is. Okay, good. Good, we're good. It just scared me. It scared me a little bit. It scared me a little bit. It's a little blurry. It shouldn't really look blurry, Mike, I hope. Check to make sure that YouTube hasn't, like, downgraded your quality, because it downgraded mine a lot, apparently. It put me to 144p, which normally I have it set to the highest def it can. But I guess it's because I'm streaming, so it probably just downgraded by itself. Old phone, okay. That's possible as well. Hydroblast, I don't know if you were talking about Hydroblast, but anyway. Glare of Subdual is your rare there. Foil Nature's Claim, actually not a bad little foil. Holy moly, this box. This box. Jace and Mana Crypt. Chain Lightning, there's a good uncommon. Jetting Glass Kite. Relic of Progenitus, very good uncommon as well. $4 there. And a Rorix Bladewing. Foil Una's Grace. Alright, we want to get you a nice foil. Also, I think Salmon said there would be a Wasteland. There's 3 packs left. So, Wasteland Called Shot, maybe? Maybe? He thinks there's a Wasteland in here. Maybe the Wasteland got replaced by the Mana Crypt. Oh no, right? Him to Turok, Zealous Persecution, and how about a Caracas? Boom! Boom! How about a Caracas? I think Caracas, I don't know if I think it's come down quite a bit in price, but like, man, it's over Wasteland, I'm pretty sure, is it not? Tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's over. I think it's over. It's got to be over the $40 range, right? Hashtag green screen, absolutely type D. Jace, Mana Crypt, Caracas, same box. Same box. Jace, Mana Crypt, Caracas. And foil World Gorger Dragon, so you know. Juggernaut, Mesa Enchantress, and a Control Magic. Thunderclap Wyvern foil. Alright. I don't know what this last pack can have that will top the rest of this box. But, this is your last chance for that called shot on the Wasteland, Salmon. You got the Sylvan Library. You were right about that. It was there. Roar of the Worm. Honden of Seeing Winds. Price of Progress. What do we think? Okay, well, It's not a creature. I can tell you that. Is it a color? It's an artifact. It's an artifact. What do we think? Costs 4? Goblin Charbelcher. Well, there it is. And a foil Raise the Alarm. Holy moly, I'm a broke honky. The first half of this box was atrocious. It was atrocious. The first half of this box was this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. The Crater Hellion wasn't in there, was it? I can't remember. I think it was Karmic Guide. It was these 3 and these. And that was the first third of the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With the foil Sulfuric Vortex in the first third of the box. It was looking bad. It was looking very bad. And then we decided, oh, well, you know, how about a Maze of Ith and a Sinkhole and a Sylvan Library and a Deathrite Shaman? Why not, right? Why not? Why not? Jace? Not a broke honky. That's right. So there you go. I'm a broke honky. Thank you so much for your patronage. He actually requested this from me. He sent me a message on Patreon and said, yo, can you pick me up a box of EMA? And I'll pay for it, and you can crack it, and just ship me out the rares and the foils and the uncommons that I'm looking for. And I said, sure, absolutely. Absolutely I can. So, you know, I found a place here that I could get the boxes for, and I told him what the price was, and he said, yeah, that's fine. So I bought it, and I think it worked out. I think it worked out. It's funny because, so I bought 2 boxes, because I needed a second box for my Masterful Mondays, so that I could continue the series, because I have everything else except Eternal Masters. So I bought a second box so that I could have it for that. And I thought about bringing both boxes into the channel and letting you pick, but I was like, nah, screw it, I'll just pick a box for them. I picked good for you. I picked good for you. I'm pretty sure that I picked good for you. So, I think that you made at least your money back, I would say, because you're looking at what Carl's saying, 259 with just those 3, right? With the Karakas, the Mana Crypt, and the Jace. Not to mention a foil World Gorger Dragon, which is not like crazy, but you also got a Baleful Strix, Shardless Agent, Karmic Guide, Maze of Ith, Sinkhole, Sylvan Library, and Deathrite Shaman. So, there you go. Holy moly. You're taking off, Becca? Because I'm not leaving. We're not done yet. This was it, but I'm going to do some other stuff for this stream since you're all here. Because, hi, how are you guys doing? I hope you're all having a great day. First thing first, though, we're going to put some sleeves on these guys. Are these the right sleeves? No, I don't like those. I mean, they're the right sleeves, but I don't want to give you old, used sleeves. Let's give you some new ones. Some nice, clean, crisp sleeves. That's right, I'm putting the foil World Gorger Dragon into a perfect fit. Fight me. Next month you'll have me open a box of Aether Revolt. Maybe you finally get that masterpiece. Alright, well, let me know. You gotta run Saturday errands. Yeah, no problem, Carl. Thanks for stopping by. Kairu, that is correct. I have still, I mean, I've opened some Jaces from Eternal Masters for myself, like, way back, but I sold them before he was unbanned. And so I don't have any for my personal collection. So, like, you're correct. The hunt that I've been on for this guy for myself, for my collection, is still on. Yeah, alright, Carl, we'll see you later. I've got some other interesting things to show off here, so just give me 2 seconds. Let me get these sleeved up for you. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Putting a filthy casual red sleeve on these. Ugh. Gross. Super gross. Get that nice blue sleeve. Whew. I don't know what this World Gorger Dragon is. I'm sure that he's, like, not worth a blue sleeve, but he's getting a blue sleeve just cuz. He's getting a blue sleeve just cuz. Ah! Caracas, why? Don't do me like this. Sometimes these perfect fits just really don't like going into these sleeves. There we go. Perfect. So there you have it, everybody. Foil World Gorger Dragon, Caracas, Mana Crypt, and Jace. All from one box of EMA. We'll put your Deathrite Shaman and your Sylvan Library and your Sinkhole and your Maze of Ith into red sleeves. We'll put your Karmic Guide as well and your Shard. I don't know what Shardless Agent's going for these days. I know it used to be like $7 to $8. I think it's quite a bit less than that now, but it's still not bad. Yeah, this box was definitely magical Christmas land. That is for sure. That is for sure. So, all of these are going to get shipped off to you, as well as all the foils. Don't worry, your Sulfuric Vortex is in there. So this should all fit into one envelope, and it shouldn't be too bad. Also, you're getting this foil Narset. He asked to purchase that for me as well. So I'm passing that along. And I don't think there were any others, but I'll look through this for you later. Okay? So there's your commons and uncommons, and there's the tokens. Let's put these here like so. Alright, is Salmon still here? Salmon, you still kicking around, or did you take off? So, a few things. I picked up one of these. Anybody know what that is? It's got a wizard's stop on it. Can you see that? Salmon, you're still here. Good. So, we're gonna open up some of these. Jace spellbooks. That's correct. I bought a sealed box of 6. So there's 6 spellbooks in here. We're gonna open up one. We're gonna open up one. We're gonna open up one for now, and maybe we'll open up more later. But there you go. These bad boys. Well, I will show you. So there you go. You can see the box is all foil. I don't know if you can see that. But, Salmon, we'll talk momentarily about, once we open this up, I'll talk to you. Guys, I have an announcement about something I'm trying to do with the channel. That you might all be interested in. It's gonna be like, it's not like I'm not changing what I'm doing, I'm just adding some new content. I'm gonna add some new content, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So this is the spell book. It comes with this booster pack. It's got Jace on it. Oh, is it like stuck in there? Why would they do this? Alright, so it's like glued to here. It's terrible. Why would you glue the packs to the thing? Okay. So the mind can be your greatest weapon, or your greatest weakness. And so these kind of just like, you know, it just, that's it. And then it can just go on your shelf and look like a book, which is kind of cool. It's kind of a cool aesthetic, and it doesn't pull apart. So this is what's in it. You get 1 copy of each of these cards. So you get Blue Elemental Blast, Negate, Counterspell, Jace Berlin, Gifts Ungiven, Brainstorm, Threads of Disloyalty, and Mystical Tutor. Now, all of them have alternate art that have Jace on them, except for the Jace Berlin, or whatever. Bellerin? Bellerin. Jeez. Blah, 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 blah. Which is the original art from that card from, I think, the I want to say M13, M14? Somewhere in there. But all the other ones are, except I think the Counterspell is also a reprinted art. But all of the other ones, I believe, are alternate arts for spells. So like Negates, and Gifts Ungiven, and Brainstorm, and Mystical Tutor, Threads of Disloyalty, Blue Elemental Blast. So that's how it works. Now this card here, this question mark, is you get a foil in every pack that is a foil of one of these cards. But, so say you get a foil of Jace, you still get Jace, and then you get foil Jace as well. So, like, essentially you get multiple copies. You get 2 copies of one of the cards from the pack. So let's open it up. Yeah, I haven't looked at it yet. But I saw your note, and I'm gonna go watch it as soon as I'm done streaming here. So I don't know where the foil is. The foil's on the front, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. So, Threads of Disloyalty. Negate. Also, I have to say that the card stock is on point. They feel very good. They feel very they feel better than like the Amonkhet cards, Kaladesh cards. There's Mystical Tutor. Gifts Ungiven. Counterspell. Brainstorm. Blue Elemental Blast. And Jace Beleren. There he is. Even the symbols in the top look different and cool. So there you go. And you can see they changed up the security holographic in the bottom. It's a circle now as opposed to an oval. And Blue Elemental Blast foil. Very nice. The art is very cool, and the foiling of it is amazing. And these feel, wow. That feels very, very rigid. Like it's very stiff compared to the others. Like these are nice. They've got a nice feel to them. This is like even more so. Like I feel like if I tried to bend this to do a bend test, it would fail miserably because it's so rigid. Of course, I'm not going to do a bend test on a Blue Elemental Blast foil from the Jace's Spellbook, but you know, you could. All right, so that's going to be it for the openings today. Let's talk about what I've got going on. But does the foil curl? Well, it's got the new coating on it, the new top coat that they've started adding, starting with Dominaria. So paid for just over half the box. What did? Oh, the Blast paid for just over half of this? That's not bad. I can't complain about that. And that's right now. Like, as these get opened, the price of this foil will go down, for sure. But, like, hey, what can you do, right? So, yeah, I've got some new stuff coming up. First of all, big thank you to all my supporters, all my patrons, and all my viewers. I really appreciate you guys sticking it out with me and watching and commenting and, you know, doing all that great stuff that you do in the community. Make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. I tend to not tweet too much, but you do get tweets from me when my videos go live on YouTube, because I have it set up to automatically dump it out onto Twitter as well. So if you're not getting notifications properly from YouTube, since YouTube's been messing with that system lately, you can follow me on Twitter and you'll get my updates there for sure. You'll also get notices on Twitter when I go live on YouTube as well, which is nice, in case the notifications aren't working. But also, like, I tweet out some other random stuff every now and then. Like, for instance, when I was down in Atlanta, the guy that I was staying with, my buddy, his wife just happened to have a whole bunch of old beta cards. And for those of you who saw them in my Patron Discord, you may have also seen them on Twitter, because I put them on Twitter as well. She had like a copy of Demonic Tutor from beta, and she had 4 copies of Beta Soul Ring, 1 copy of Alpha Soul Ring, and then she had like a bunch of beta copies of something else. what was it? And I was just like, I was perplexed by, and she just had these like in a box, just not sleeved or anything, just in a box. And I was like, my goodness. These cards are not in mint condition by any means, but holy moly, they're, you know, a couple $100 a piece, which is insane. So you should definitely be taking better care of them than just leaving them in this box. That being said, so I am in the process of starting up a few things. I'm looking to migrate my store shop because right now I'm finding it too difficult to keep up with the ever-changing prices of Magic cards. Since I'm the only one really running the website, it's very hard to basically have my schedule of a full-time job, filming things for YouTube, putting things out on YouTube, streaming on Twitch 4 days a week. I have a lot going on, and then running the shop in addition to that is running me ragged, essentially. So I am looking for a new solution for my storefront. I've been in contact with a few companies to get some quotes and figure out. The one I'm looking into right now the most, or leaning towards, I should say, is Crystal Commerce. If you've heard anything good or bad about them, please let me know. But they seem to have a system that will do exactly what I want it to do, and that is to update all of my prices and upload my images and things like that of my products for me, without having to do it myself, which is nice. So keep an eye out for that. That's also probably why the patrons, if you've noticed, you didn't get a discount code this month, is because I'm in the process of sort of shutting the shop down for a little while and rejigging it to a new system. Don't worry, the new system will definitely still allow for discount codes and things like that, so, you know, that's great. But you would also see, hopefully, more product on my shop, which is, I think, beneficial for both of us. So I've got that going. The next thing is I'm thinking about starting up a podcast that will be essentially like an episode a month, maybe 2 episodes a month, nothing major. And it'll be a half-hour discussion, and it will be all about essentially the lore of Magic. Because I want to learn more about the lore of Magic. And in discussion with a few people from the panel, or a few of my friends from my group of friends who would be basically helping me be on the panel for the podcast, basically we came to an agreement that maybe we don't do just the lore of Magic, but we do just sort of a generic, you know, lore of fantasy things. So one of my friends would really like to cover over some lore of Gundam, since he's a big Gundam fan and he knows a lot about the lore from Gundam. And then another one of my friends said he would be interested in doing, you know, some stuff from like movies and TV shows, because he watches a lot of that stuff and knows a lot about the background and those kind of things. So it's interesting. So you'll see more about what the premise is once we start getting it rolling. But Salmon, that's where you come in. If you would like to be a part of the panel, you just have to let me know and we can work it out. You could also be one of, like, just a guest once in a while, you know, every couple of months. If you want to hop on to the podcast, just let me know and we can definitely work it out. So there's something that's coming down the pipe, and I think you guys will enjoy it. The premise that I've come up with, like, just so you're aware, it's not just about the lore. It's going to be a little bit different. Exactly, Kairu, that's what I've heard, is that the Crystal Commerce is used by a lot of LGSs, and it's good for the most part, yeah. And that's why I'm looking at them. Now, they're a little expensive. They're more expensive than the current setup I use, but if they're going to do all that automation for me, it's worth it, in my opinion, right? I'll pay the money out if I have to make more sales, and not only that, but able to basically have all of my product online, which would be nice. So, anyway... so there's a few things coming down the pipe, so stay tuned and keep an eye out for those. I'm sure I'll put some posts out on Patreon and stuff to let my patrons know when stuff is getting ready to go live, and I might even put out a poll on Patreon to see what people want to see or hear of first with the new podcast. And obviously when the new site launches or the new store gets all sorted out with Crystal Commerce, if we go that route, the patrons will be the first to see it. So I'll make sure you guys get the link and all that kind of stuff. Nothing is constant but change. That's right, Rick. That's right. I mean, like, listen, if you don't do things a little bit different every now and then, you know, you can get stale, right? You can get a little stale. But we're almost at 1,000 subs. Holy moly, thank you so much, everyone, for watching and subbing and all that nonsense. I really appreciate it. Remember, when we get to 1,000 subs, we're going to be opening up a fat pack of World Wake. That's right, a fat pack of World Wake. We'll also have a giveaway for a Battle for Zendikar pre-release kit that is unopened. That is right. It is unopened. We will open it live and give it away at 1,000 subs. Do I know roughly when I'm planning to switch over storefronts? I'm not sure exactly yet, but it will probably be in the next month or so if I do the switch. If I make the switch, it'll be in the next month or so. If not, you guys will get a discount code at the beginning of July for July, and it will be an increased discount rate for July for the fact that we missed June. I think that's only fair, and so there will be a post going out to the patrons that will tell them about that. Hopefully it all works out. The startup fee for Crystal Commerce is quite extensive, so I have to basically make sure that we've got it in the budget, right, and make sure that it fits to what we're doing. So we also have a whole bunch of other house renos and things going on still from moving in, so we've got to pay for all that still. You know, life is expensive. Life is expensive, especially when you're addicted to cardboard, right? It doesn't help. That's true. It doesn't help. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday. Go watch some GP Vegas stuff. Don't forget, if you didn't hear, they are going to be streaming the beta draft that's happening in Vegas this year for the 25th anniversary. There's a beta draft going on Sunday, and they are streaming it. They will be streaming it live on Twitch, so make sure you go take a look if you want. Man, it's gonna be insane. And they're doing it as a Kingston draft, from what I recall. And so that means that they open up each pack at a time and put them all face up on the table, and you get to see what everybody drafts. But the reason they're doing that is to show off the cards, I assume, because it's going to be old stuff, and it's going to be like, well, do you take that because of the value, or do you take it because it's going to be better to play with, right? So, I think it'll be exciting. It's Sunday at, I think they said around 8 p.m. They're going to try and get it out streamed. But yeah, you definitely keep an eye out for it because it's going to be crazy. 25 packs of beta, unopened, being opened live, and then being drafted by 8 people. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Yes, thank you. I'm Broconky. Thank you so much for your patronage. I really appreciate it, man. I'll get the cards shipped out to you as soon as I can. Hopefully I can get them over there today before too long and get them shipped out and with tracking so that I can give you the tracking number and you can see what's going on. Okay? Thank you, everyone, for watching. I really appreciate you all being here. And don't forget, as always, may your pulls ever be better.